Welcome to Yoga with Jan. Today we're going to do a really nice restorative practice. Sometimes when the weather's not feeling that great outside and you just want to curl up, it's okay to curl up, but let's do it on the mat and then get that extra feeling of blood flow and stretch in the body. So I invite you to get a blanket. Any blanket will do, and we're going to take the blanket and roll it up into a bolster. So it looks like this. We're going to place it down and slowly get down onto the mat. I'm just going to lay my body over it and have my hands extending straight. And just allow the back to release in this position. And you can make this as high as you like. You just want to slowly go down on your heels and place your body over the blanket. And put your hands, wherever you can put your hands straight up. You can put them to the side. And allow your body just to release. And as you breathe into your lower back, breathe into your middle back and upper back, and just allow that stretch to take place naturally through gravity. Breathing in, and you can breathe out from your mouth first couple of rounds. If that feels good. Or you can breathe in and out from your nose. Just noticing how it feels to let go. Think about your breath entering and going towards your back, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Maybe your shoulders are releasing now further. Ever so slightly as we sit and we allow gravity to take its place and work its magic, just by being in this position and holding and breathing, we're opening up our body. From here, we're going to take our hands and bring ourselves up to a tabletop position. You can take your blanket and move it to the side. And just keeping our back nice and neutral position, we're going to take our left hand, we're going to lift our left hand up, stretching it up to the ceiling. And then releasing, we're going to bring it through, threading it through, and lowering our shoulder. And from here, you can just hold this position and notice the stretch in your upper back. Or if you wish, you can take your arm and lift it up to the ceiling, whatever feels good. And then bring it back up and switch sides. Taking our right hand up to the ceiling, and then slowly bringing it through, threading it through, and allowing our shoulder to go to the mat. And pausing for a moment here, breathing in and breathing out. Maybe you want to take your left hand and reach it up, or not, whatever feels good. And now we're going to come back. From here, I'm going to invite you to pull in your lower belly, and then using your butt, those muscles in your glutes, to pull, engage them and pull back. Sit on your feet, and then again, so you're not really using your hands are very light, and using your glute, push back into a neutral spine. Okay, breathing in back and breathing out, tightening up your butt, allowing your butt to push, 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 push. And you should be feeling it, really feeling it in your glutes and in your thighs. Going back slow, 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 slow. And when we go slow and we really concentrate on using our butt to push us, push us, push us, you can feel the muscle of the legs. The glutes are the strongest muscle we have in our body. And just going really, really slow and being mindful. Breathing in as we go back and breathing out as we push through our butt and our legs. No pressure really on our hands. Breathing in as we go back. And push, 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 push with our butt. Up, 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 and pause. And from here, we're going to take our right hand, stretch it out. Notice how that feels. And now we're going to take our left leg and let it go out as well. So now we're having pulling opposite sides. The toes and the fingers are pulling in opposite directions, and then bring back down. Let's do the other side. Taking our left hand and pulling it up, noticing how it feels. And when you're comfortable, push out your right foot. And so pushing and pulling in opposite directions. Toes are pulling one way, heel pushing out, and the toes, fingers are pushing forward, and then bring it back. And from here, we're just going to sit back on our heels, stretch our arms forward, and you can again take your blanket if you like, or you can lower your body down. And now it might be a little easier to get down here. And if it's not comfortable, take the blanket and perch on the blanket and go down. Wherever you are in your practice, whatever feels good. And just sit here for a moment and breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And from here, we're going to get back up onto our all fours. And this time, we're going to do some cat and cow. So we're looking up, and our spine will automatically arch. And then we're looking down, and we're putting our chin to our chest and rolling into a cat. And from here, we're going back into a cow by arching your back, looking up, taking your breath, and then release it, bringing it back down. You do 5 more on your own. Three, 4, and 5. We're all leaning back in our neutral tabletop position. And now from here, we're going to tuck our toes. Okay, we're tucking our toes. And we're going to gently move or lift our hips up to the air. And now as we're lifting them up, we can keep our knees bent. Our back is straight. And we're going to slowly alternate our feet one at a time, bending our knee in and straightening the other leg. And this is great to give our backs a nice stretch, our legs a nice stretch, our toes. Everything is getting pulled and stretched. You should feel really, really good. And at any time, if you're feeling, oh, this is too much, you can drop back down into a baby pose. And just sit here for a moment, breathe, When you feel good and you want to do it again, come on back, up, and continue to pedal our feet out. Okay, so now we've done a pedaling, and then I'm going all the way up to my toes so it feels even the toes are getting stretched. It's really nice. And then from here, we're going to just hold both legs, bend the knees a little bit, straighten out our back as much as we can. Our head is in between our arms, and our legs, we're going to just slowly try and straighten them the best we can. And if we don't want to go all the way, that's fine. Keep your legs bent, whatever's comfortable in your practice. And just breathe, taking a nice breath in and out. Maybe we can do a lion's breath. A lion's breath is when you take a breath in through your nose, and when you release it, you stick out your tongue and you make an ah sound. So here we go, taking a breath in and sticking your tongue out and going ah. All right, from here we're going to bring our knees down and come back into a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall and just noticing how that whole stretch made your upper body and legs feel. And now we're going to take our left leg and we're going to place it over our right knee. And if we can, if our hips are popping up, we can take a block or we can take a blanket and help it feel grounded. And otherwise, if it's sitting down, that's good. And you take your right hand and grab it, wrap it around your left leg and bring it closer to you. You can just notice how that feels in your thigh. Sitting up nice and tall, taking a breath in, and then gently turning your gaze over to the left, breathing in and breathing out. And you should be getting a great stretch now in your glutes all the way through your thigh. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly coming back, switching legs. So we're taking our right leg and putting it over our left, on the other side of our left knee, making sure our hip is grounded. If we need the blanket, we'll put it there. Otherwise, sit up nice and tall. Wrapping our left hand around our knee, our right hand to the back, sitting up nice and tall, and then breathing out and slowly turning towards our right, gazing over our right shoulder and feeling that beautiful stretch in our right hip and coming back. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to take our right hand and just keep it to the side of our right side. Our left hand goes straight up and we lean over as if our hands are being pulled into a diagonal. And then we come back up. And then take our right hand up to the ceiling and again leaning into the left as if our fingers are getting pulled into a diagonal. And that was a very quick stretch for our whole body, but enough to get us going. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. See you next time.